This segment today is going to be a couple of stories where we got some victories for the good guys, okay? Teacher locked up for sex with 13-year-old student taught fellow inmates. Yep. Okay, yeah, a fucking predator gets locked up because she took advantage of a 13-year-old boy. A story that you don't hear enough of because you always hear, oh, the lecherous old man took advantage of the girls in the school, and that's so bad, and you need to stop teaching that toxic masculinity. And it's like, okay, that is a bad story, okay? I don't want to discredit that when it does happen. But stories like this normally just get resigned to the back pages, and that's where I found this one, and that's why I wanted to bring it up. Okay, a former Arizona teacher. Yeah, fucking Arizona's a crazy place. That's probably why I want to live there one day. A former Arizona teacher serving a 20-year sentence. Yay! For sexually abusing her 13-year-old student. No! Has spent time tutoring fellow inmates behind bars. Prison records show. I guess she has some dick on the inside. Congratulations. Brittany Zamora, 30. Oh, wasted life. Okay. You're 30 and the best you could do is fucking somebody who's 5 years under the age of consent. Fuck is wrong with you? Okay, even though she is a pedophile, she's reasonably attractive, okay? I'd throw a batch her way, but just put in some legwork. And by legwork, I mean putting them behind your head. You could just help yourself out. Was assigned as a tutor or educator between September 17th and October 14th, according to online records from the Arizona Department of Corrections database. The depraved ex-elementary school teacher assisted education staff at the Arizona State Prison Complex in Perryville, but only in a supervised group settings. Yeah, because she kept trying to deep throat all of the inmates' pens. The DOC said in a statement to Law and Crime, which first reported the assignment, inmate Zamora assisted in the education staff and teaching the inmates students in a group setting. She was directly supervised while working at all times by educational instructors, and the classrooms are routinely checked and monitored by security staff. COIIs and or supervisors. All right, the DOC said the education classrooms are also under video surveillance at all times and monitored by security staff. Cool. According to the DOC, Zamora requested the work assignment because that box ain't gonna fill itself. The work assignment and was cleared following a protocol screening process, and she was found to meet the requirements of the position. Which one? Doggy, a missionary, you got it. Because she had no disciplinary issues during her incarceration, the agency said. How adorable. Zamora was arrested on March 18th and accused of molesting her 6th grade student. The victim told investigators that he and the married 27-year-old teacher had sex several times in her car and classroom. She pleaded guilty to sexual conduct with a minor and... How's that not statutory rape? How's that not third-degree rape? And reduced charges of molestation of a child and public sexual indecency. For fucking in a public parking lot, and was sentenced in July of 2019. Don't know for how long, don't really care, but hey, glad somebody's getting use out of her on the inside. But now this one right here, this is the coup de grace, and I've got, this one makes me so fucking happy, by the way. Father killed his daughter's boyfriend, 19. Again, this is why I hope to never have a daughter, because I don't want to find myself in this situation. You might think, Don, this is a bridge too far. I can't side with this one. Well, just let me finish the fucking headline. By stuffing him into the trunk of a car and repeatedly stabbing him. Okay, seems a little bit aggressive, but after discovering he had sold her to a sex trafficking ring. I hope he doesn't get charged with anything. Body was found after a year. John Eisman, 60, is charged with first-degree murder. And jailed in Spokane. Okay, we're going to read the rest of the story, but something is very, very odd about it. Okay, not for the fact that, the entire encapsulation of the story. A father killed his daughter's 19-year-old boyfriend by repeatedly stabbing him and then stuffing him inside a car trunk and finding he sold her into a sex trafficking ring, detectives have revealed. So did you charge the 19-year-old boyfriend with human trafficking charges? Because he should also get something. John Eisman, 60, was charged with first-degree murder and is being held on $1 million bond in Spokane, Washington jail. You know what, if you would have just burnt down a building with the boyfriend inside, you probably wouldn't have that $1 million bail, especially in Washington. I'm just saying. Aaron Sorensen's rotting corpse was found in the trunk of an abandoned car on East Everett Avenue in Spokane last month. Okay, if he was dead for over a year and he was just found last month, how fucking worthless is Spokane? Okay, I don't know if it was there for the entire time, but I'd like to think it is, because that makes for a funnier story, because Washington State is a shithole on Washington, D.C. as well. Aaron Sorensen's rotting corpse last month. Police said on Monday detectives believe he was killed in November last year. Just about a year, if you would have just waited a little bit. Eisenman discovered in October of that year that his juvenile daughter had been sex trafficked into Seattle by Sorensen for $1,000. He's on $1 million bail, and this bag of shit, who's thankfully been properly ventilated by this upstanding father, that piece of shit only got $1,000. Hopefully he threw in a couple of extra jabs to just teach him how to be better with his money. According to the police press release, he was also able to rescue the girl from the city and bring her back to Spokane that month. Fucking A. Dude, I hope this guy has the best representation. I really hope that there's like a fucking GoFundMe out there for him. Worthless, no-chin having soy beard cuck. He then learned that Sorensen was going to be at an address in Airway Heights, so he drove there and waited for the 19-year-old to arrive. During the encounter, Eisenman abducted the victim. Victim's a strong word. I would say moralless lowlife. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue. Tying him up and placing him in the trunk of a vehicle. All right, did he go for a really fast tour around the city? Eisenman subsequently assaulted the victim. Let's not get into the semantics. By hitting him in the head with a cinder block and then stabbed him repeatedly, causing his death. All right, that's another one for the good guys. After the homicide, Eisenman drove the vehicle around to a remote area of North Spokane County and abandoned the car with the body still inside. It was there from October of... What the fuck? Okay. The car was left in the countryside until last month when someone drove it to Spokane and left it in the East Everett Avenue. A fucking narc. Officials said they do not believe that the person knew there was a corpse in the back. Yeah, but they also stole the vehicle and used it for their own purpose. Oh my god. Would have got away with this vigilante justice if it wasn't for those meddlesome kids. The body was found when the people began searching through the vehicle. People. Okay, so looters. Okay. People who stole a vehicle that didn't belong to them. That's the real crime in this one. Amber Hellman said her boyfriend and another friend said that they noticed the car had been there for a while. They were just looking around, and for some reason they decided to look in the trunk, and all I hear is, there's a body. Oh my god, if he's been dead for that long and he still managed to get out, there's a body? That's impressive. Police said Eisenman was arrested and surrendered to officers without incident. He's probably said, yeah, I did it, and I'd do it again. Prior to his detention, he had no recent violent criminal history. Yeah, but I'd imagine, though, if somebody sold your daughter into a sex ring, this is probably not necessarily off the table. But yeah, I don't see anything wrong with what that father did. If I was on the jury, would I totally be voting not guilty on this one, because that dude got exactly what the fuck he deserved. Should have hung him by that bandana. Fucking bag of shit. But anyways, guys, that's all for this one. Don't know what's up next, but we'll figure something out, right? Thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.